Welcome back, everybody, to the Kearsarge Chronicle. I am Adam Brisbine, standing here with Lori Lordson in Clarke's Hardware in the new London Shopping Center. Lori, thank you so much once again for joining us.
Thank you for coming, and I'm glad you're going to come help me do my lawn again.
Yeah, or so you think. Or so you think. I'm going to have you actually tell me how to do it and those people how to do it, so that maybe I can hire somebody who's watching to do it.
I think you need to come to my house and practice.
All right, that'll be the next segment. So let's start off. We talked about last week what you would do to kind of prep your yard. We're looking to fertilize it for the winter, and even right now I think we're getting into raking some leaves and trying to do stuff like that. So let's start off. They have some pretty cool things that I've never seen here at Clarke's to start with the leaf removal. Let's do that. Let's talk about getting the stuff off of the grass.
Yeah. Because you don't want to be putting fertilizer or disease control down on top of a pile of wet leaves, which is sitting on your lawn, we need to remove the leaves. And, you know, there are tons of different rakes out there. A lot of people ask for bamboo. We frankly haven't been carrying them for a couple of years because the quality has been so poor. We want you to have a rake that's going to last you through your leaf raking season. And there are several good ones out there. This one is kind of fun because it has an adjustment for whether you're raking wet leaves or dry leaves.
And I didn't understand that at first when you were gone. This was quite perplexing to me, but show them actually what it does. So this is obviously for dry, and then you push it down. That way you don't have those clumps of wet leaves going on. I mean, it should have been self-explanatory, but to me it wasn't.
And it's a different stiffness. So that's, we've had several landscapers say that they really like these.
I like that one.
Yeah, and this probably takes the place of your basic one. And nice wide one, good tines on it.
Okay.
But
do you have a little
there
guy
are
back there
some.
too,
I do. It's always tough to get those big ones under your shrubs. And they make one now that's small enough to get in and under your shrubs and around your perennials in your perennial bed. Because you don't want those leaves to compact over the heads, the crowns of the perennials. So this can take it off nice and gently.
All right, so we're about to get everything into a pile, and I've been waiting this whole entire segment to show these because you just showed them to me. I've never seen them, but it looks like a million. Like, I wish I would have thought of that. Yeah. They're scoops for the leaves.
They are scoops. And if you don't want to use your bare hands or your gloved hands, we have the scoops right here. It's a set of 2. And you just scoop and dump into your nice lightweight bucket.
This is your leaf bucket here?
Leaf bucket, or you can use a tarp. There are various size tarps, and then you would fold them up and drag them away. This leaf bucket is nice and lightweight. It also drains, so if you put wet, mucky stuff in, it's going to drain out the bottom of it. And that hooks on to your
it's like a giant leaf bag.
It is a giant leaf bag that hooks onto your mower. Yeah, and sucks it up and puts them in there and grinds them up at the same time. So there's less volume. You get more in.
And we also have something that, you know, it's important to some people, but to always look good when you're doing something, right? They actually make
gloves for tough chicks. Yeah, nice yard gloves. They work. They're nice. They're great. These are good if you're handling thorny canes because they come up further. This for just regular working around the yard.
Those are like if you're in the back and nobody's going to see you, but if you're in the front.
Yeah. Yeah. If you want to be a really cool gardener, you got to have tough chick gloves.
All right. So we got the leaf stuff. We got everything off, basically. Oh,
wait
no,
a minute.
not yet.
If you get tired of raking.
This one. How could I forget something like this? A power tool.
It's a power tool. It's a blower. Yep. We've all seen blowers. We've all heard them in the fall, in the spring. This one runs on a small can of propane gas.
Really?
It starts up like that.
Okay.
It blows just as hard as the regular gas-powered ones, blows better probably than an electric one or a battery one. It will go for 2 hours on 1 green can of propane.
Okay.
And even I can start it almost first pull.
Wow.
It's great. Yeah. So that's
You're a lot stronger
nice
than normal people, though, so maybe that's not an accurate
Well,
description.
it pulls easy. I will say.
All right, no problem. And what do we have down here, Lori?
Oh, time to do our fall fertilizing of the lawns. And fall fertilizer for lawns has more potassium, potash, to help disease control through the winter.
So when you're looking here at Clark's, you want to look for the actual winter stuff. It will say that on that. Okay.
Either winter guard with insect control, or the step 4. All have got higher amounts of potash.
Okay, and the step 4 is basically just the last in a 4-step thing that Scott's has that you have to do before the winter time. So this stuff goes down right after you've cleaned up your leaves, you've cleaned up your yard. Yeah. You put this stuff on and you go hibernate for 5 months, correct? Okay, after you water it. Well, Lori, thank you so much. I know I've learned a lot, as I always do, but like I always do, I also learned that maybe I don't want to do most of this stuff. So, but now I know how to do it, so that's the good thing. But thank you so much again. Clark's Hardware in the New London Shopping Center, 8 a.m. to 5:30 Monday through Friday. Saturdays
8 to 5.
Okay, and Sundays 9 to 1. All right, thank you. Back to you.